Hey everybody, welcome back to another video today. Today I just want to be doing product research and teaching you everything I know about product research. It's going to be a long video today, but we're just going to go look for some products, give you my whole criteria I look for, just for the beginners out there. I think this will be super helpful for you. I am an Amazon seller. I've been doing this for 5 years now, almost 5 years, but yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So before we start our product research, I actually just wanted to show you proof that I am an actual Amazon FBA seller. There's a lot of people that try to sell courses to you or try to teach Amazon FBA telling you it's not a good idea, this or that, but they don't actually show you that they're a seller. So wanted to actually show you this. Been doing this for about close to 5 years now, so I'm been in the game, been through the ups and downs, and yeah. So let's get right into product research. By the way, guys, if you guys like this type of authentic content, like and subscribe. I'm a very new YouTuber, and I'm just trying to help as many people as possible. So if you could do me one favor, and it's for watching this video, it would just be that. But yeah, let's get right into product research. So I have multiple methods when it comes to actually product researching. We could do keyword research, or we could do the actual products tab. We're in Black Box by Helium 10 right now. Essentially, I use Helium 10 for all of my product research. Everything I do regarding Amazon FBA, checking keyword data, anything, I use Helium 10. It's a fantastic tool to help me, to help anybody. I have a coupon down below if you ever want to get it, just to get a discount to support the channel and to help you out, most importantly. But let's get right into this. So, for search volume, there's this whole controversy of like, do we want to get in a high demand market? Do we want to get in a medium demand market? Like, what's the size of the market we want to get into? So for minimum search volume, I usually will put only 4,000, because I know even if I find a search term with 4,000, there's a whole pyramid of search terms in that market, right? And let's say the one at the top has 4,000. The ones that other long tail search terms in that market customers are typing might have 1,000 or 2,000. And with that whole pyramid of that actual market, you think of a market as a search term pyramid, it will probably have between 12 to 15,000 searches, which is a great size market. I look for nothing too crazy on a big size, but anywhere between 12, I'd say 10 to 30,000 in total search volume. Total search volume, though. Remember that. So I'm going to go max 11,000. And then monthly revenue, we're actually going to go, we'll put 18,000. Because we know if we're going on the revenue side, we're probably only going to make a third of this in actual profit. And then we have a little bit ads we're running. So we want to at least make a full-time income off of this. So we'll do 18,000 in monthly revenue. And then for price, we'll do $24 to $45. And then for the reason why, by the way, for price, I want to be able to get my unit costs for cheap, but I also want my conversion rate to be solid. It's really hard to launch a high price product to start. I've tried it before, tried to launch a $90 product, and it did not work well. So my advice to you is find a product that's, between $20 to $45, even 50 is fine, but I really like to get my product costs very cheap, and then like if the average market price is 25 $30, I like to be slightly higher, because we can use branding, everything I teach in my previous videos. But 24 to $45 is kind of that sweet range I like. Then for minimum review count, I want to not get in newer markets because of the fact that newer markets tend to be very saturated within a year, and they tend to be a kind of a price war to the bottom. That's what I've noticed from my 5 years being on Amazon, is that any new market I find, I'll be like, wow, everybody's doing well with under 100 reviews, and then a year later they all have a few hundred, but their price is literally cut in half, and I'm like, why is that? And it's like, oh yeah, because they're all selling commodities, they're all just getting slightly lower on price until their margins hit zero. So we do not want that. We want an older market that's been solidified for a very long time but is lacking branding. So way to do that, I have many strategies, by the way, a lot of previous videos on this, but I do 1,000 bare minimum on this, and you usually don't see this. Usually people only put 500 max, but I don't believe in that. I don't want to find newer markets. Those are death traps. And then for categories, guys, I only look for customers who are willing to spend more and not looking for the cheapest, highest review product. So it's more customers who are enthusiasts. I've taught this before, but hobbies, solving problems. I love gardeners. I'm always going to go for them. Sports and outdoors, people who are in sports are competitive. We know that. Arts, crafts, and sewing, we know the people who are in the arts area are very, very passionate about what they're doing. People are into their cars. We're thinking about the customer here, not who the product, what the product is, this or that. Competitor revenue more than 10K will do. So this is how many competitors are doing more than 10K. I at least want to see 5 to 6 people doing more than this. So because I don't want to see just one competitor doing all of the revenue, I want to see it very much spread it. So that's why I put that there. So we'll click search. And if this strategy doesn't work, guys, I have another strategy for you that has tended to really help me find some good products as well. So stay tuned for that. It's a really secret strategy. Pool water testing kit. That seems like a good idea. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to pull 5 really good ideas that I think could be decent ideas. Hot tub chlorine. Maybe we could do that, but it's probably going to require some certificate. So we're looking for older markets, guys. Markets where the customer is very much not getting served a really cool, edgy brand, and it's all early 2000s marketing, bad marketing, you know what I mean. Soda ash. This actually looks like a really interesting market. I've heard about this. So this is for pools, I believe, right? I'm not sure. Crease for pools, yeah. And I know this is seasonal, but what's funny about this market, guys, is everything is a horrible listing. And this is exactly what I look for. I don't know how long that just took me to find a really good idea, but it's very little time. Okay, so upon pulling up this market, I do see that it is slightly on the lower priced compared to what I want. So we're going to immediately cross that one out. But we thought we had an idea, but looks like it's a little bit too competitive for me. As in, there's not much of a spread of revenue that I like to see. So we'll go back to the whole search game. What's fun about doing this, by the way, guys, is I want to help you guys, but it's also a fun way to make me do product research because I actually enjoy doing this, but getting myself to do is the hardest part sometimes, and being able to help you guys is so awesome. By the way, I have a free product research course I created in my free Patreon down below. If you want to learn advanced techniques to find a product, I actually found a really good product idea. The link is down below. Thought I would just offer that to you. Cycling glasses. Okay. Ping pong, seat cushion, hammock, squirrel trap, U-lock. I'm just thinking about who the customer is when I'm doing this. Golf training. I know that's an enthusiast customer, but I just feel like they haven't been served in this market. But I've always felt like there isn't a certified brand in golf training, but I don't know. I think it's a little. I don't like to sell physical products. I like more solvents, liquids that I can optimize very quickly. Nothing wrong with physical products, by the way. You can always optimize them, improve them, 100%. Nitrogen fertilizer. I don't know what the heck this is. We'll have to find out. Holy cow. Let's see how this is. Nitrogen fertilizer. So I have a stepping criteria, by the way, to figuring out if a product is a good idea or not. I like to find what the search conversion is, so what the average conversion rate is in the market, and we'll check that out after. Then I like to find what the average cost per click is too. So if I run ads and I'm launching this product off the start, I want it to be where I'm not blowing a ton of money off of just advertising in general. Just thought I would let you guys know my criteria for finding products. So this looks like actually a pretty good market, guys. What I like about it too is there's not the best branding in it. It's very old and not very much optimized. And it's an enthusiast customer too with good search volume, which I like to see. So now, remember, our second step is checking what our search conversion is, aka our conversion rate in our market. We want to see as close as possible to 10%. Anything above 6 I like to see because I know I could be way better than that average. So the way we find the search conversion, by the way, guys, is we're in Product Opportunity Explorer. You can find this when you get a Seller Central. Seller Central is kind of your first step of getting started on Amazon. I'll have to create a different video on starting that. It's very easy, but I searched in nitrogen fertilizer. There it is, right there. And then we click on search term, and then we're able to see what the conversion rate is for the market. As for the conversion, it's a 4%, which is a little bit low on my scale. I'd love to see anything above a 6. But that doesn't mean, maybe that tells us that essentially the product is not being offered right and it's not being marketed right, and the customer's confused on which one to buy because everything's boring and they're just looking. Nothing amazes them. So never take this as a grain of salt. Doesn't mean you're going to be performing at this, but it is a hint that maybe the customer's more looking around than clicking. So not a bad idea is this market. What I do love to see is people with low reviews have come in and done very well. This person at 1847 did very well at 22K, and they're at 122. I know I like said about the reviews earlier. What I do like as a hint is people doing well with low reviews, but I do like to see people with high reviews that have been in the market for a while. So it gives us a good idea. And then from there, we want to look at what our cost per click is in the market, guys. Like how much we're going to be spending for ads in general. This is crazy. Somebody's selling a $90 product with 70 reviews, a whole giant bundle, and doing very well up 20K a month. Very cool to see. But let's check our cost per click. By the way, I don't know what type of water you guys drink, but I only drink spring water in bottles because I don't like plastic. So just a little health tip. I only drink bottled water. Just it helps my brain think really well and everything. This is no ad or this or that. I just love drinking this water. Just thought I would say that. It's Mountain Valley water, by the way. But anyways, let's figure out what their CPC is, nitrogen. So it's a little high at $1.50. So that's kind of throws me off a bit. I don't want that for sure. I don't want to be spending $1.50 on a click and have a 4 or 6 or 7% conversion. I just won't be profiting. I mean, unless I created something that's like a $50 or $60 product in this market, it wouldn't be a good idea. So we're gonna keep freaking going. Termite killer, there's already Terminate, and they're already doing really good. So this is kind of how it works, guys. Like, you have to be able to find something that's potential and then cross it out as soon as it doesn't meet your criteria and go back to square one. It's the ability to go back to square one and just refresh your mindset. That's like one of my biggest lessons to you guys for today, is learning to skill to say no to products. Trust me, it will help you. Rifle cleaning kit. This is actually an enthusiast customer because people like shooting things. Although it's a physical product, I like the prices of these. And there's like no actual brand, it's just people showing the tools. That's actually not bad at all. Let's hope the search conversion's good. We're gonna go rifle cleaning kit. This is actually an enthusiast customer too. Rifle cleaning kits. I mean, sure. Search conversion, gun cleaning kit. Yeah, again, this is very low. I don't like to see this. I want to see definitely way higher. Gun cleaning kit, rifle cleaning kit, 3%. Way too low. Back to square one. It's just like that. This is like the authentic version of product research, not like those people that just say, I found a product in 5 minutes, and then they just like cut the 30 minutes of them trying to find it. You know what I mean? Pull up assistance bands. I mean, no. That's just a price war to the bottom. I 100% know that. I like how specific this is. Pool algaecide for above ground pool. So this market's actually kind of interesting. Though there is a barrier to entry in the pool market, I look at that as sometimes an opportunity because of the fact that nobody's going into it because of that barrier to entry. It's like separates you even more, you know? That's what sometimes the way you got to think about things. When I like this market is there's a big spread in price. You see people at 59 doing well, and also you see people coming in with low reviews doing well at a $30 price. So we are gonna look up this keyword in our handy dandy product opportunity explorer. Guess we'll have to look up just pool algaecide. I can't find it. So this is a really good conversion rate, 11%. That's solid because we know we can probably do 12 or 13% with a way better listing, a way better branding. Cool thing about this market too is if we look into this. So if we look into like, if we're just scrolling, guys, all of these are very boring listings. Like it actually hurts how boring this is. So if you came out with a cool character, this or that, I'm sure you would do very good. And then on the cost per click side of things, let's look up real quick what our cost per click is. So the cost per clicks are a bit high, but we do know that there's a very strong conversion rate and we could price for higher. So that is a plus. So if we price for like 40 or 50 bucks and we got our product for 6 or 7 bucks, that leaves us a wide range of profit. So even though we have like $1.80 click here, if we have a 10% conversion rate or even like a 12, that's only taking us 8 clicks to convert. And what Amazon will typically do is if they see a market with a high search conversion rate, typically that will trigger the system to have a higher cost per click because the customer is way more likely to, they just have all these metrics. They know like what the conversion rates are in every market just from like the product opportunity explorer, and they know how to price and how hard the bids are to convert because like how easy it is for the customer, how common it is the customers converting. So it's almost like a good thing that it's a high cost per click. That tells us that like there's a lot of people converting for this product and it's very easy to get customers. So it would probably cost us around 18 to 20 bucks per sale. But if we're pricing high and our fees aren't too high, this could be actually a pretty good opportunity. But that's it for today's video, guys. I found a decent idea, hopefully. And any of you guys are welcome to try this. Not my financial advice, obviously, but an interesting idea. And there's more looking I'd have to do into this market. Obviously, there's certificates you need to get, blah blah blah. But this is how I go about product researching, guys. Is I look for old markets. I don't look for brand new markets. I look for a lack of branding, this or that. And I just hope this helps the beginner out there that's just learning Amazon FBA, not learning it the wrong way. And I know some of my videos might be a little bit repetitive, but this is just a way to show you the organic truth of product research, how I find things, everything on that sort. So if you want to ask me questions, I have a Patreon down below. You can ask me free questions. If you ever want to get mentored one-on-one, I have it down below as well on my Patreon. So hope you're having an amazing day and take care.